Asteroid news. MIT reveals a plan to deflect a planet-killer asteroid before Earth impact. Sebastian Ketley, Express UK reports. Asteroid threatening to end life on Earth can be deflected if given ample warning time, according to MIT scientists. Of course, a lot of asteroids that we find are found 1 or 2 days in advance, but we know of some that are quite close to us that could be hazardous. Now, one of them being Apophis, that's coming at us in 2036. Now, asteroid impacts have struck Earth in the past. We have signs, we have scars on Earth, 50 alone in Australia and everywhere on the world. Now, asteroid impacts pushed the planet to the brink of destruction in the past. One of them, 66 million years ago, is thought to have put an end to the dinosaurs. It struck at the Yucatan Peninsula in the Gulf of Mexico. And there is a risk that another so-called planet-killer asteroid could come our way in the future. Scientists at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, believe that the technology is here to save the planet. In other words, to protect our planet from such an event. And the easiest way, they say, to stop such a killer asteroid heading towards our Earth is to nudge it from its trajectory, from its earthbound orbit. They have to do something to change the orbit. MIT's Wook Peak likened the move to a game of cosmic billiards. He says it's a matter of basic physics. Dr. Peak said people have mostly considered strategies of last-minute deflection when the asteroid has already passed through a keyhole and is headed towards collision with Earth. But I'm interested, he says, in preventing keyhole passage well before Earth impact. It's like preemptive strike with less of a mess. So you have to go all the way out there and get it before it comes that close to Earth in order to nudge it away from its trajectory. The keyhole passage is a region of space near Earth where the planet's gravity can still shift the asteroid's orbit. Even if an asteroid is deemed safe right now, the rock can threaten the planet at a later date if affected by the keyhole passage. And Dr. Peak says a keyhole is like a door. Once it's open, the asteroid will impact Earth soon after with high probability. And one such asteroid is expected to scrape Earth 9 years from now, Friday, April 13, and we've already said it, it's Apophis. It's 340 meters, it's a whopping 1,100 foot wide asteroid. Asteroid Apophis will come careening past Earth at more than 67,000 miles an hour through a region of space where geostationary satellites are already in orbit. That's how close it's going to be to us. Although space agencies like NASA don't expect Apophis to deviate from its path this time around, the asteroid will visit Earth again in 2036. With enough time to prepare something of a kinetic impactor mission, scientists want to launch a spacecraft straight into the asteroid many years before it reaches our Earth, of course. The force of the impact would in that way, in principle, push the rock to the side off its trajectory, slightly altering the angle of its trajectory. Even the slightest of nudges can send an asteroid flying off target by many millions of miles in the long run. Now, some asteroid facts. NASA estimates a football field-sized asteroid collides with our planet once every 2,000 years or so. A car-sized asteroid hits our Earth an average at least once a year. And some of the bigger space rocks in the asteroid belt can be as big as, almost a small planet, 583 miles across. And as icy comets fly around the solar system, their outer layers sublimate in the sun's heat, leaving behind their glowing trail. Now, scientists in 2007 also had the idea of nuking an earthbound asteroid when it slips our radars until it's close to Earth. But this proposal is a last-minute scenario since it threatens to fragment the asteroid into smaller pieces. And these smaller pieces, as we can understand, can come raining and showering down onto Earth as nuclear fallout, obviously. Britain's leading asteroid hunter told Express UK nuking an asteroid will only turn a bullet into a shotgun blast. Professor Oliver de Weck co-authored the asteroid deflection plan with Dr. Peake and of MIT, and argued scientists need to consider all factors when dealing with earthbound asteroids. And these factors, of course, include the asteroid size, speed, the mass, as well as what it's made of. He said it does matter if the probability of success of a mission is 99.9% or only 90%. When it comes to deflecting a potential planet killer, you bet it does. Therefore, we have to be smarter when we design missions as a function of the level of uncertainty. No one has looked at the problem this way before. So scientists are presenting their findings in a paper published this month in the journal Acta Astronomica. And Dr. Peake said, we've created a decision pack map which can help in prototyping the mission. So yes, okay, obviously it's better to take care of the problem when it's farther out in space as opposed to it being so close to our Earth. And hopefully they'll have a success with this. I'll leave links below for you for this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.